Hello dear student, today I will talk about flexible pavement in details. Flexible pavement. A flexible pavement is a structure that maintains intimate contact with and distribute load to the subgrade. Clear? And depends on aggregate interlock. Okay? Vertical friction and cohesion for stability. Okay? In the other word, it is a structure which distributes the traffic loading stress to the soil, which is subgrade, at a magnitude that will not shear or distort the soil, that is from 150 psi to 3 psi. Okay. In the other word, pavement which reflect deformation of subgrade and the subsequent layer onto the surface, that is load is transmitted from grain to grain through contact point of granular material, that is compressive way, right? Flexible pavement is three main layer. Okay, surfacing, road base and sub base. In flexible pavement, considered three main layer and supporting by subgrade. Okay, in three main layer is surfacing, road base and sub base. In surfacing, there are two parts, wiring course and base course. We can see the picture. Surfacing based on two layer, wiring course and base course. Okay, this is wiring course and base course, and then next layer is road base, and then sub base, and finally subgrade. Clear? Now load distribution of flexible pavement. You can see the picture of a load distribution. So this is a wheel and this is axle. Okay, axle load is distributed layer to layer. First of all surface, then base course, then sub base, and then finally subgrade. Okay, clear? Now I will discuss about structure of flexible pavement. In order to take maximum advantage of this property, material layers are usually arranged in order of descending load bearing capacity, with the highest load bearing capacity material on the top, which is most expensive. Okay, the lowest load bearing capacity material on the bottom. Okay, which is least expensive. Clear? Now what is surface course in flexible pavement? This is the top layer and the layer that comes contact with traffic, right? Now what is the base course in flexible pavement? This is the layer directly below the surface course and generally consists of aggregate, either stabilized or unstabilized. Clear? Now, sub-base course in flexible pavement. This is the layer or layers under the base layer. Clear? A sub-base is not always needed. Okay? This is very important. A sub-base is not always needed. Right? Now, subgrade course. The subgrade is the material upon which the pavement structure is placed. Although there is a tendency to look at pavement performance in terms of pavement structure and mixed design alone. Clear? The subgrade can often be overriding factor in pavement performance. Right? Now I will discuss about surface course in details. The surface course is a layer in contact with traffic load and normally contains the highest quality material. Okay? It provides characteristics such as friction, smoothness, noise control, root and sheathing resistance and drainage. Clear? Now base course in detailed. The base course is immediate beneath the surface course. It provides additional load distribution and contributes to drainage and force resistance. Base courses are usually constructed out of aggregates. Okay? So, which is aggregate? Base courses are most typically constructed from durable aggregate that will be not damaged by moisture and force action. Aggregate can be either stabilized or unstabilized. Right? Now you can see the picture of a base course. This is the picture of base course. Now sub-base course in detail. Sub-base course is between the base course and subgrade. It functions primarily as structural support, but it can also minimize the intrusion of fines from the subgrade into the pavement structure. Right? Improve drainage. Okay? Improves drainage, minimize force action damage, provides a working platform for construction. Clear? Subbase are generally consist of low quality material than the base course, but better than the subgrade soil. Clear? This is very important. Lower quality material than the base course, but better than the subgrade soil. Okay? Sub-base course is not always needed or used. It is optional. Okay? For example, a pavement constructed over a high quality steep subgrade may not need additional features offered by sub-base course, so it may be omitted from design. Clear? Now I will discuss about subgrade in detail. So subgrade be composed of wide range of material, although some are much better than other. This subsection discuss a few of the aspects of subgrade material that make them either desirable or undesirable, and typical tests used to characterize subgrades. Right? You can see the picture. Okay, this is the picture of subgrade. If subgrade is filled, then crack will be shown. This is the crack on road. So subgrade is most important things. Now I'll discuss about flexible pavement type. First of all, you can see the picture of dense graded, open graded and gap graded. Okay, so I have complete flexible pavement in detail, and next video I will discuss about rigid pavement in detail. Thanks for watching. If you have any query in this video, you can comment on the comment section.